This is Wire for 2100 Zulu, April 24th, 2025. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2000. Bottom line up front. India and Pakistan on the brink of war. Arrest made in conjunction with New Jersey wildfire. Beginning with international events. In India and Pakistan, the situation has rapidly increased in seriousness following India's actions after the recent terror attack in Kashmir. Various diplomats in both nations have been declared persona non grata, and diplomatic talks between both belligerents have been progressively deteriorating for the past 24 hours. Both India and Pakistan have closed all border crossings and suspended all visas from each other's country. India has ordered the deportation of all Pakistanis from India, and Pakistan has ordered likewise with all Indians in Pakistan. Both nations have issued repatriation orders urging their own citizens to return to their respective nations immediately. India has suspended the Indus Waters Treaty of 1960, halting all water access into Pakistan via the closure of sluice gates at the various dams along rivers that flow into Pakistan. As this water is crucial for roughly 80% of all agricultural irrigation in Pakistan, Pakistani leadership has labeled the move as an act of war and has subsequently threatened to bomb these dams. In response to this rhetoric, India has deployed the Vikrant, one of her two aircraft carriers, which was observed maneuvering off the coast of Pakistan this morning. Various airspace closures have been reported between the two nations as well. On the home front, in New Jersey, this morning authorities announced the arrest of Joseph Kling on charges of aggravated arson for his role in starting the fires that have swept through the state over the past few days. The arrest notice stated that he set a bonfire in a wooded area and departed before the fire was extinguished. Analyst comments for this wire. The development involving India deploying her main flagship during this crisis is probably related to one of three possibilities. 1. It's a standard deployment that isn't related to any current event. 2. It is an attempt by India to bully Pakistan via a little power projection on the high seas. Or 3. India is intending to actually carry out some sort of military operation against Pakistan. Under normal conditions, the latter option wouldn't be a realistic theory. However, when it comes to the India-Pakistan conflict, anything goes. This is why, despite most of the civilized world not caring about what happens on the Indian subcontinent, this conflict has the potential to become rather serious. India and Pakistan have a very long history of conducting themselves exactly how they are doing so right now. Tensions rising to the brink of war between these two nations has been quite common over the years. However, when two third world nations have grievances that go back thousands of years, but both nations also happen to have nuclear weapons, the game takes on a slightly more concerning tone. Either way, the next few weeks will be a point of concern as these old rivals continue to escalate the situation. This concludes the wire for 2100 Zulu, April 24th, 2025.